Now that snow is starting to blanket the northern parts of the country, my long-distance two-wheel trips are coming to an end. So, therefore, it's the end of my task to try and get my points for the 2011 HOG ABCs of Touring. This year kind of puts me in between the two previous attempts. My first year I got 51 points. This year I got 88 points. Last year I got 111 points. The first year I racked up approximately 1,700 miles. This year I racked up about 7,000 miles. Last year I racked up about 13,000 miles. When I was offered the position in India, I actually was pretty excited. Up here I can get almost 100 points easy just on weekend trips. Since I'm such centrally located, I can get almost 35 states, I can get several Canadian provinces, and of course a whole bunch of state rallies. So why didn't I get that many? I think I can start to trace it back to August 21st, 2010. I had decided to push myself westward in the state of Texas to try and get my national park and try and get all the way to New Mexico. So I was riding pretty late at night in the hill country of Texas, and as you probably have seen if you've gone back in my videos, some deer decided to run across the road in front of me and I hit one. But remarkably enough, despite my injuries and the injuries to the motorcycle, I was still able to limp some 400 miles home directly after that and found myself in bed. I wasn't able to ride for about 6 weeks after that, give or take, because of my knee. And even to today, I still have some issues with riding at night. To make matters worse, when I went out on October 1st, 2010 to go back to go get my point there at the Big Bend National Park, someone decided to run over my motorcycle in the parking lot while I was asleep. So again, I had some pretty significant motorcycle damage, a lot of it I had just repaired. I finally got the bike moved up to Indy approximately December 20th, and I actually didn't take it out for a ride until January 16th of this year when I began working on the Polar Bear Challenge. Since I only did the minimal repairs on the bike to get it rideable, every time I rode this year before June, the bike broke in some way, shape, or form. So June 25th, I had the complete breakdown on the way back from my border run trip, and so I took the bike into the shop. Unfortunately, the bike stayed there for 4 weeks, and I didn't get it back until the end of July. That pretty much destroyed most of my chances to collect any of the 3-day weekend runs that I intended to have made. To further complicate things, as you're probably aware, I left a house back in Houston. One of the things that's surprising to know is it costs a lot more not to live in a house than it does to live in a house. One of the first major issues is insurance is about 3 to 4 times more expensive than it was when you were living. Second, you have to pay somebody to mow the lawn for you, which, at least in my area, was so shockingly expensive. Further adding to the annoyances is dealing with somebody 1,000 miles away trying to make repairs and do fixes and otherwise try and sell the house. The drought that was going on in Texas has caused the foundation to shift, which required repair, and it killed the air conditioner, which required a new air conditioner to be installed. Even when I did get a renter into the house, it seemed like everything was breaking, including the kitchen sink. Yes, I bought a new kitchen sink somehow. Needless to say, I have not seen any income from the house from the property management because every single dollar, including through December, has already been spent on repairs. And so, some approximately a year later, I have now no savings, and then our company started laying off people. So, my desire to do just about anything fell to practically nothing. But in the end, I did manage to get 21 states and 88 points total, and met a number of interesting people, so it's not all bad. And hopefully the repairs will subside, and hopefully with the new loans and all that, I'll only be losing a couple $100 a month instead of more than $1,000, more than $2,000 a month, and maybe I will kind of break even all in all. Only time will tell.